title from the USWF from Charlestown, Massachusetts, at 232 pounds. Irish Pat Sullivan Jr. There's a moment from Miami Beach, Florida, weighing 245 pounds. Irresistible Eric Frazier.
Welcome everyone here to Empire Pro Wrestling here at the Winthrop Elks. My name is the Boston Bad Boy, Rocky Raymond, and I'm here tonight commentating with my buddy Dan Howlett, and we're going to commentate all the color tonight with this Junior Heavyweight Championship match with both titles up for grabs here. Eric Frazier here coming into the ring, the Empire Light Heavyweight Champion, and his opponent, Irish Pat Sullivan, is the NEWF Junior Champion, and both titles are up for grabs. The winners of this match will have both titles, and there will be one Light Heavyweight Champion. Irish Pat Sullivan, a very extensive background. His father being in the professional game for a lot of years, and as everyone knows here in the States, Eric Frazier, the nephew of yours truly, being trained by me as the light heavyweight champion tonight, and he's been around the ranks for quite some time now. After his first pro match, defeating Savannah Sousa some years ago, the youngster has come a long way, going throughout the NWA, the Empire Pro Wrestling ranks, the New England Championship Wrestling, and also International Championship Wrestling.
Starting right away on Irish there. He's waiting much for the bell to going. He's just, laying him in. Look at those chops. Unbelievable.
Well, Eric Frazier, the heavy artillery now, backing his man into the ropes. Getting him ready now for a big, it looks like a hangman clothesline.
360 right in the air. Irish is hurting.
He's got more moves than a ball of jello here. Big flying drop kick, sending the Irishman on his back.
Well, Irish has got to worry about the momentum now. He's losing momentum early in this match, and what he has to worry about is that once Frazier starts getting going, I mean, you can't stop him, so he's got to come right back quick, or else he could be in big trouble here.
Well, Eric Frazier is like a well-oiled machine. Once he opens up, it's hard to stop him.
He certainly is. Irish is getting nailed with that chop. What's he setting up for now?
Big forearm to the back of the head, Eric Frazier. I tell you right now, we've been in the gym many, many nights, and he's got more moves. I tell you, he's coming up now with a big suplex. He's going to put this man back to the Irish States.
Oh, man.
Down across the mat, and that man's in pain.
He's wishing he's back in Southie right now, Rock, that's for sure.
Well, I tell you right now, Eric Frazier, he's been training, he's been through the ranks of International Championship Wrestling. He's just come back from a very extensive tour now in the NWA, and he looks to be double tough tonight.
Oh, he looks pretty good. I mean, Irish is really, being the champion, he's had a lot of title defenses, but I don't think anything's really prepared him for this match. I mean, Frazier's just on top of his game tonight. He's ready for this.
Eric Frazier, I tell you, this man, he's been in the wrestling game. His first professional TV debut was at the Lowell Memorial Auditorium at a very, very young age. I had to get in there early. He was very, very young. He started his first professional wrestling match at, I believe, 17 now. You need to have a license somewhere around 18. You had to lie on the application. But I tell you right now, he's light heavyweight champion, and he's got a very, very good career ahead of him. Yes,
and if I'm not mistaken, he's somewhat, connected to Vince Apollo, one of your main nemesis. So how does that affect you? I mean, he is indeed your nephew, and does that cause any friction at all in the gym and the training, or what?
Well, Vince Apollo's been agitating me quite a bit with trying to buy off my nephew with one show earlier in the year we had. He tried to bribe him with some cash, and we had a little confrontation, but I think tonight he's going to see the light.
Yeah, I know, a big match for him later on tonight, but right now, Frazier in there, going for the pin. Can't get Irish. He didn't hook a leg there, Rocky. It's one of the most important things. You can't underestimate a champion in any ranks here, and didn't hook that leg, and you've got to learn that, no matter how bad you think you get someone hurt, always hurt that leg.
Well, when he hooks the leg, you're right there. I don't think he was ready to beat him right about now. I think he wants to punish him a little more.
Yeah, nice elbow right to the chest there, and Irish really not a lot of offense so far. Irish hasn't shown us much of anything yet.
Well, Irish Pat Sullivan, light heavyweight champion of the NEWF. I haven't heard too many of their shows being sponsors. I think that the promotion has been retired. He comes in with the belt, and both belts are up for grabs. And winner of this match will be the uncrowned champion. He'll be both champions. And
right to the head outside. Frazier laying him right there. Irish, you better watch out for that count right now. The referee's warning Frazier, saying he's going to stop the match if he doesn't stop that, but now he's going to get back to the count.
Well, there's the little bit of bad boy in the boots to him.
Is that bad boy running the family, Rock? Everyone is a bad boy in the family, or?
Well, we've been tossing him around since he's been about 6, so he's got no, he's been being tossed around, so he knows basically. He's got, it's like a chip off the block. He's like you know, a knockoff. He's like a Seiko, you know, he's like a Seiko watch knockoff. Big lariat.
Choked right on the top rope there. He's going to see a suplex getting him into the ring.
He's trying to set him up. I don't know if he's ready. No, he's holding back there.
Irish trying to get some defense there. He's still hanging on.
Couple left.
Oh, what a chop. And he's trying to...
Big boot to the midsection. He's just hanging on. I don't know.
Was Irish doesn't look like he's gonna last much longer if he seems to be taking this punishment, but he's still hanging on.
He's hanging on.
Give him some credit.
Looks like Eric Sprague now. He's gonna pull him in the hard way.
Big whip in.
Oh boy.
Does the job on your lower back. Like I said, I wish he's back in Southie right now. Oh, and finally some offense here from Irish, pushing him back into the corner. Nice elbow. 2 elbows followed up to the midsection.
This won't last. This won't last.
He's going for a whip. He couldn't quite get him off there. And he's looking for a hip toss, I think, and he's trying to get, he just can't get Fisher off the ropes. And
like an Irish whip out of the corner.
Here he goes, right to the turnbuckle. And coming up, oh, hit with a big boot. That type of thing.
Pat Sullivan, I tell you, this kid, he's trying, but I tell you, Eric Sprague is just too offensive.
Well, the Sprague is just that, you mean, once you have him hurt, doesn't mean necessarily got him down, like we saw there. He had a big boot right when he got whipped in there. He's always thinking on his feet. Now, Irish sitting there with the nice, I would call that inverse Boston Crab.
Very extensive referee. He's been out through all the WWF, NWA, all the shows. Jack Savage.
And, of course, the easy way to get out of that is just a rake of the eyes. No wrestling counters involved in that move.
The third man in the ring, Eric, throwing him off the ropes now. Looks like a big super kick to the face.
Nice kick.
This is that super kick. You've seen a couple of guys use that, and I tell you, he's picked it up and he's been using it ever since.
Well, would you call that he has educated feet?
Oh, here he goes with that side suplex. He's setting him up now for the big one.
Oh!
Down on his back now. Eric Sprague looks like he's going up to the top rope now. It looks like he's going to put the finishing move on him.
We've seen this move before. The flying elbow.
There it is. Oh! It's all over now, baby. Call a cab.
2 and 3.
And it's all over. Put the icing on the cake as Eric Sprague has just gained the double championship here at the Winthrop Elks here.
In the Elks, we see a unification of 2 titles here, and that's a unification. He's still not through with Irish there. He's
putting the boots to his face now. And the winner of the match and the light heavyweight champion of both championships, Eric Sprague, has just defeated Irish Pat Sullivan.
All right, we're here with the legendary living legend Mayor right here in Revere, and I'm going to award him this tag team championship belt right here in the Mayor's office. Can you believe it? I'm here with Tommy Ambrosino, the living legend Mayor of Revere, Mr. Tommy Ambrosino. I want to award you with this belt, and you're going to be the champion here in Legends of Pro Wrestling with the Legend of Revere. We're on from 8 to 9, and Best of the Best of Empire Pro Wrestling's on. And Tom, you got any final thoughts for our fans here in Revere?
This is the best award I've gotten in 12 years, and watch the show.
Be there!
Next match is the USWF Ladies title. Introducing from the Bronx, New York, weighing 255 pounds, the challenger, Jamita. And the champion from Malden, Massachusetts, weighing 140 pounds, Jamie West. With the special guest referee of Tom Thumb.
We're back here at the Empire Pro Wrestling desk. Bad boy Rocky Raymond back with the USWF Ladies Championship. Jamie West against the almighty Chanina from the wilds of the Bronx with our special guest referee midget, Tom Thumb. Jamie West with a very extensive background here, being in the ranks of the Empire Pro Wrestling and having a very extensive background, being the ladies champion now for some 3 years. Tom Thumb, our referee, he's just breaking in and he's going to referee tonight. He's going to have a little fun, I guess, being there with 2 ladies. A little different strokes for different folks.
Jamie's a little bit outweighed in this match. She's really going to have to work hard. Going to have to use that speed and agility that she's known for.
Well, Jamie West, she's got that fashionable thong bathing suit on. All us fans out here looking forward to seeing. And I've been on quite a bit of shows with her, and she's proven to be double tough. She's got some moves that stop these heavyweights dead in their tracks. And she's been defending this title throughout New England, and she's been up in Maine in the ICW. she's been around the ranks for a long time, many tours throughout the South America region, and she's proven to be very successful.
You know, the USWF getting some of the best independent talent in the wrestling world. They've had people, the Iron Sheik, they've had Willie Bruiser Brody, and other big stars that stop by, you know, in their independent tours.
Yes, we have them all here on the Independent Network. We don't stop anyone from coming in. You want to sign a contract, going to the ring and wrestling, the great names that we have. We have the superstar Richard Byrne, the current USWF champion, which will be on the card later. Myself, the New England heavyweight champion. We don't duck nobody. We bring anybody in. We got all the contracts. You want to come in the ring and wrestle, we don't stop nobody. It's not an area where you can just come in and say, well, I want to wrestle this one, I want to wrestle that one. You got to wrestle them all to be here.
Yeah, it's one of the most premier leagues here as far as the independent federation goes, the Empire Pro Wrestling League.
Empire Pro Wrestling is, we've gone throughout New England now for the last 5 or 6 years, and we've bring in such big names, like you said, like the Iron Sheik, Bruiser Brody. We got big Nikolai Volkov. We bring in Ivan Putski. We got all the names. And Jamie West now being choked on the rope by the big Chanina.
Oh, whipped right off.
Jamie West now. I tell you, you got to get going early in this match because she's a big, heavy girl, this Chanina. She rams her face down to the canvas here, rolls her over for a cover.
Going for a quick cover here, you know, and as the match progresses, that way it's going to work against it, Rock. You know, as it goes on, the conditioning really shines forward. Nice hip toss over there. Not hip toss, excuse me, toss over there.
Well, I know Jamie. Jamie's got a pretty short temper. She's only going to take this punishment for so long, and then she's going to make a big comeback. She's going to come up with a big, spectacular move, and she's going to bring this girl right back to the Bronx, Daddy.
Oh, yes, well, Chanina has been 10 points. Big slam coming up with ease. Slams down the champion.
Oh, this girl, Chanina, she can bench press 225 pounds. Some men can't even bench that weight.
God, that is unbelievable. Well, she's certainly taking it to the champion right now, setting her up some kind of move and grabbing her by the hair. You know, Tom Thumb should get in there. Looks like outside the ring.
She threw her over the top rope. I don't know. She's kind of lanky. She's got that height over this girl, but I don't know. This girl might have the strength. But in the game of wrestling, it don't matter. I tell you, if you win, your agility, your ability to go around, get back in the ring, and just do whatever you can. And I think that Jamie will be back, and I'll tell you, she's getting hot right now.
Well, that's the whole thing about being a champion. No matter how far down you are, you have to, you have that extra something that, that pride of being a champion to get back into the ring. And no matter how hard you're hurt, you can still come over and do some things that normally, if you were just wrestling a normal match and you weren't a champion, wouldn't be able to do.
Well, Tom Thumb putting the count now on the USWF champion, Jamie West.
Jamie West having some arguments with the champion. Oh, and sends the big girl over. Sucking her in there to go for a charge and then pulling down the top rope. Quite a smart move by Jamie West there. Quite intelligent.
Just goes to show you the ring savvy, the smarts. Oh, she rammed her head right into the canvas now. They're outside the ring.
She's getting a little hot under the collar there, Rock, I think.
Chanina from the Bronx. Jamie West coming down off the ring apron with a double. Looks like the tables are turning a little bit here.
Yeah, it certainly does. Well, now she's in control, and now as we see Chanina trying to collect her thoughts outside the ring. This is where Jamie West was a little bit before. Now she's taking her time out. Of course, it's a good thing to catch your breath, when you're out there and you're hurt. Take that time outside the ring, wait for the count, and catch your wind when you're out there.
I'll tell you one thing right now. She's over the top rope in a hard way. Oh, she rolled her in. I don't know if she's any relation to the Pillsbury Doe girl, but I tell you right now, in the Bronx.
The funny thing was, when she came over that top rope and she landed, she still was rolling. She probably rolled out of the ring, Rock.
She might go home and roll some bread up, you know what I mean? You never know.
Oh, well, anyway.
She might have a bakery over in the Bronx that she cooks for. You never know.
Well, she's making her way back into the ring now. Slowly. She's probably very hurt by that series of moves. And Jamie West following up.
Jamie West moves in with a big knee now.
Nice big elbow to the back of the head. Laying her down with a punch, forearm rather, to the back and setting her up some kind of what you're going to set her up for here. Oh, nice knee. That wasn't so much of a knee, it was a knee right to the throat.
Big knee to the face. Looks like Jamie West is setting her up now for that giant swing as Chanina takes a ride. That's called Jamie West. She's got her own air freight. She sends you flying. She sends you through the air with those long legs. She wrapped them around her and sent her railing.
Well, she had plenty of stamps for sending that piece of air freight out.
Well, I'll tell you, she's Donald Trump. She's been in talking with Donald Trump. She's going to take over Eastern Airlines. Send Chanina back to the old Bronx. Well, watch out for those feet.
Oh, and here she's setting him up. Oh, right to the back of the hamstrings. Working on the legs right now, Chinita. You know, legs being a weak spot on big men and women. And if you notice, Rock, when she took that big girl off her feet, all that weight, all that extra strength, worthless right now because she's on her back and she's not being able to use it. Not being able to use it.
I don't know about her back, but I hope she cut her toenails because I don't want Jamie to cut her hands.
She cut right through that skin. You see, now right now she's working on the leg. Oh, nice drop. Stretching out those hamstrings. That'll do a job on you.
Big leg drop on the leg of Chinina now. Jamie West in control of the match. Tom Thumb looking on. He looks like he's playing with his feet.
Well, you know, I guess, you know, wrestling boots are not a popular thing in this match. 2 out of 3 people in this the ring not wearing any kind of foot attire at all.
I don't know if they're going to go make some wine after or what. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know what the deal is. And could be related, but then again,
Big monkey flip by the girl from the Bronx. Big monkey flip is...
Jamie's hurting now. The tide's turned very quickly here. Gina better worry about that leg. She was working that extension.
Like a double chicken wing suplex.
Nicely done.
And right over to the cover.
Pin. This could be it. No. Only 1 count. Jamie West still the champion, still in control. Well, not really in control, but Gina, oh, nice elbow to the back of the head. Oh, and he's working
big
on
leg
that
scoop. Big leg scoop here by Jamie West now, working on the inside of the leg now. It's like she's got a spinning toe hold on her right now, and she's got her down. As the referee, Tom Thumb, is checking on it. It looks like his arms are longer than his legs.
You know, getting back to the leg lock, it's a sign of a true connoisseur, is that being able to work on going back to the same body part again and again to weaken it and then go for a submission move.
Great roll-up by Jamie. She rolled up, stretched the hamstrings now, working on the midsection of the big girl from the Bronx.
Oh, kicking, just stretching out those hamstrings, waiting for some kind of leg move. Maybe she'll finish up with a figure 4 leg roll of some kind, setting up some kind of leg move, I'm sure.
Chinina out to the ropes now as the referee breaks things up, trying to get a little breath of air outside there. I tell you, she's got big arms, she's got big legs, she's big, I tell you right now.
She's catching her breath now, and Jamie's waiting for the count, and Tom is, I don't know, is he counting Rock or what? I don't know what the deal is.
I don't know if he's counting or I don't know what he's doing.
There's going to be some kind of dispute here between Jamie and Tom Thumb.
Looks like she's just hesitating, trying to catch her wind. I think she's out of breath. Oh, she's sucking her with a big punch to the stomach now. Jamie West down. I don't know what. She's setting her up for a big turnbuckle.
She's cagey woman from the Bronx.
I tell you, fans, she's unbelievable. She's opening up now on the champion as she tries to take her out of the corner with a big bail hip toss.
Nice hip toss.
Chinita, the wow woman.
She's going up to the top. This is a high-risk maneuver here.
At the second rope now. I don't know if Jamie's there. Oh, nobody home, fans.
Now she's setting her up. Now she's got the momentum in control again, and she's going to try to finish her off here, I think.
Off the ropes. Clothesline.
Nice clothesline. Sends she down to the mat.
Well, I tell you, Jamie West, she's a very extensive background in the world of professional wrestling. She's been traveling throughout the States, South America, all around the world, and she's wrestled the best and she's beat the best.
Nice hip toss there by Jamie. She's trying to finish off Chinita, trying to get this match over, trying to retain the USWF Heavyweight Championship.
That's right. The Empire Pro Wrestling Organization invites anyone from the independent network to come in and defend their titles against all the names, locally and from around the world. We don't stop anyone from coming into our federation. USWF, we welcome them. We welcome the NWA. We welcome the WWF. If you want to bring them on, we welcome them all. Just come on down, sign the dotted line. You can get in the ring with the best that the world has to offer here at the Empire Pro Wrestling.
Right now, Jamie West sending her up into the turnbuckle. Oh, another hip toss there. She's really laying it to her. She's working on the midsection and the back here.
Jamie West now getting a little aggressive now. I think she's starting to lose her temper a little bit now. And Chinina is just, she seems like she's trying to duck away as she drags that big girl onto the mat. Just a 1 count. Referee Tom Thumb, I think this might be his first time refereeing, special guest referee for this ladies match. As Jamie West, they're trading punches, and the big girl knocks her down with the big elbow to the back of the head, winds her up with a windmill.
Nice arm bar there. Oh, and working on that arm.
Looks like she's going to jerk that thing right out of its socket.
Well, you know, this is the thing. Without the conditioning that a lot of wrestlers have, you know, a lot of normal people cannot, you know, withstand the punishment a lot of wrestlers have. You know,
she's winding her up. She's winding her up like a clock.
Nice leg drop, working on that arm. Janita, you can tell she wants that championship, Rock. She's in there for business, you can tell.
These girls, they've met on a couple of other occasions and a couple of matches, disqualifications and what have you. And tonight, I don't know. It looks like it's a pretty close match. As you see this close-up on the arm ringer.
He's bowing out there.
Oh, my God, she's got her feet too close to her. Don't turn your head to the right.
It's one of those things that when not wearing any wrestling boots is definitely apparent here, and one of the... I would not want to be Jamie West right now in this predicament.
No way.
This would not be one of the highlights of her career, I'm sure. I'm sure she's not pleased.
No, good. I'm glad. Right back to the arm bar. Get that feet. Oh, my God. I thought I smelled cheese popcorn for a minute.
Oh, my goodness. Laying her up with as she was doing that, she's laying that leg right against the head, and of course puts pressure on the, even more pressure on the shoulder, trying to separate that even more. You can see she's really got that synced in really hard there.
Well, she's got that knee sunk down to the cheekbone now as she pulls her up by a handful of hair. And the referee, I don't know if he's got a clue or what.
Well, he's looking off to the side. He isn't paying attention to the match.
Reversal, another double reversal. Oh, she caught her. What a move.
Nice
Big
move
monkey
there.
flip.
Jamie West trying to finish her off. I don't know. It's been tough going so far. It's been a back-and-forth battle. No one really gaining a clear advantage for any lengthy amount of time there, Rock.
Side headlock by Jamie West into a takeover.
Nice takeover there, working on the head there of Janita.
The side pinning combination now as Jamie West finds herself almost stuck as she pushes her hand away. Oh, she's going out to the eyes now.
Blatantly right in front of the referee. The referee didn't really do much there, Rock.
I don't know. This referee, I don't know if he's... I don't know what he's doing. I'll tell you right now, I can say one thing, that this match is really taking its toll on both. They're gone now about almost 15 minutes into the match. And
nice head scissors by Janita there.
Well, she's got head scissors. Jamie West rolls over into a headstand, gets right out of that move, back into the... you control the head, you control the 4 points of the body, and looks like she's going to ram her head right back down on the mat.
No.
Front face pile driver into the mat as Jamie West goes for the cover. Tom Thumb looking for shoulders down.
There's no count there, Rock. What's going on?
I don't know. At this point, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he's losing it or what.
I don't know. Did anyone find out if this guy could count as being any qualifications to the referee? You have to count to 3. No. Janita's arguing with the referee about not counting 2. She's pushing Jamie West aside now. This kind of argument, kind of a fray in the ring.
Well, at this point, I don't know.
What's good? It's masking. I know.
She hit the referee. Looks like she's going to scoop up the midgets. She scooped the midget up. She slammed him down.
That's disgraceful.
I don't believe this, fans. Looks like he's ringing the bell, and I don't know.
You couldn't really blame him. I mean, being scooped up by Janita.
It looks like Jamie West has won by disqualification here at the Winthrop Elks. I don't believe this.
She had her cleanly pinned, and it seemed that Tom Thumb didn't want to count, and Janita didn't like that, and thought, some kind of broad fair play or something.
Richard Byrne, it seems like anybody in this league, anybody that travels around this league, is nobody without a piece of gold around their waist. Tonight, October 13th, your lucky number is coming up right here, and I'm going home to L.A. with the gold. Sorry, pal.
Just a little bit of demonstration here of the martial arts ability of the superstar that's going to be used in the ring against the bandit who has the audacity to get in the ring with the superstar.
That's what's going to happen to you, Bandit.
That's what's going to happen, Bill Rossi. You better watch it because the superstar's in shape. He's ready to go.
This is for the USWF title. Introducing the challenger from Los Angeles, California. Weighed 290 pounds, Bandit Bill Rossi.
Keep it up!
From Maryland, Massachusetts, weighs 265 pounds, Richard Superstar Byrne.
at the desk, Empire Pro Wrestling, bringing you another title match at United Champions here at the Winthrop Elks. And in the ring right now, Richard Superstar Burns defending his USWF title against Bandit Bill Rossi, the man from California. And to tell you the truth, I know firsthand that this is going to be a double tough match for Richard Burns because the Bandit, he's on his trail and he wants that title. I've been on several cards with the Bandit. He's graduated the Hard Knocks Wrestling School, Bad Boy Rocky Raymond School of Pro Wrestling, and I tell you right now, this man, he comes from California and he wants to be double tough. He wants that title. He wants to beat Burns and he wants to beat him tonight right here in Winthrop. And as we know, Richard Burns defending his title all over the world, the United States WF champion, and he's been in South America. He's been throughout the NWA, the USWF, the ICW, AWA, and appearing here on the Empire Pro Wrestling cards. Amazing enough.
Yes, he said earlier on in an interview that Bandit Bill Rossi had the audacity to get into the ring with him. I don't know, it's some kind of remark from Superstar there. I guess he doesn't think that this is a quite high enough challenge for him or whatever. He just had kind of contempt for the Bandit, but I don't know, you can't underestimate the Bandit. He's a tough guy.
You can't underestimate anybody at any given time in the professional world of pro wrestling because you can be beat on any given night. Your shoulders can be down on the mat. It just takes a 3 count and that belt will be in somebody else's hands. As we know, last month, I wrestled Master of the Universe, Richard Burns, as he likes to be well known as, a superstar, in a steel cage. I had him beat, and I had both belts in my hands, and we know the other Boston Bad Boy came in to interfere in the match, and we got a feud blowing right now. Me and that other Boston Bad Boy that I bring into the world of wrestling. I trained him, I bring him in, and I train him, I tell him all the tricks, and what does he do? He double crosses me in the ring. I had both matches, both titles. I had him beat clear cut in the middle of the ring, and what does he do? He comes in the ring and he interferes, and he costed me the USWF title. Holding the New England Championship, I had both belts, and I had him beat.
Well, there we go, sending the Bandit there, raking the eyes, and starting off this match. I'm doing the tape here.
The legal tactics that I taught him, I told him before he went to the ring tonight, I told him, do anything you have to do to beat this superstar Richard Burns, because those purple tights, I want him beat. And I want to see him out of the arena. I don't want to see him with the belt on no more, because those tights are just too offensive to me.
Well, not really an impartial viewpoint from Rocky Raymond, but nonetheless a strong one.
Come on, give me a break. What kind of wrestler wears purple tights and boots and stars and tie-dyes and everything else? Well, that's not wrestling. This ain't a Hollywood show. This ain't no show.
Well, different strokes, different folks, Rock.
Let me tell you something. I put my boots on, I put my black tights on, I put my knee pads on, and that's all I need. I don't need no glamour show. This ain't no glamour show here.
Well, I guess it's definitely an acquired taste, those tights from the superstar there, but...
every time I see those tights, I get a bad taste in my mouth.
Well, anyway, Bandit Bill Rossi in control right now. Superstar just taking a quick jaunt outside the ring. Irish whip into the ropes here. What's he going to do with them? Nice elbow placed into the chest.
My grandmother goes off the ropes harder than that.
Bandit Bill Rossi going for the pin, and no, could not put the superstar down for 3 counts. Superstar, of course, one of the toughest men in the USWF, him being the champion, of course, fought such men as Dr. David Schultz in a cage.
He picks his opponents. He picks them. He picks them. It's not like the Rocky. Look at that. What kind of move is that? Is that championship caliber? That's not a championship move. What do you call that?
I don't know. He kind of put on the brakes there, kind of scuffled out of that whip, and Bandit Bill Rossi doesn't know what to do with that one.
I don't know what kind of move you call that. Reverse Indian handshake. What do you call that, Denny?
I don't know, but Bandit now trying to size up his opponent right now. Had the things going his way, but with that little move, broke momentum. And Superstar with that kick to the midsection.
Is that a real champion resorting to punching and kicking? Now, what kind of champion is that? He's supposed to be the USWF champion.
I thought you were the bad boy, Rock. I thought you did all that type of stuff.
I do that kind of stuff, but he is the USWF champion, and he's using a solid fist.
Nice headbutt there by Superstar Richard Burns, setting him up.
I don't know.
And here we go, Bandit Bill Rossi not having a good time right now. And nice choking maneuver by the
Look
superstar.
at this. What kind of champion is this that he's going to resort to these kind of tactics?
Well,
choke his
he's
opponent?
arguing with the referee right now, and he's saying that he did it to me first, so therefore,
Man, I gotta get my sunglasses. These tights, they're glaring my eyes. I have to go get my I'll be right back.
Rocky Raymond off to get his sunglasses for this, and now Bandit Bill Rossi is hurting big time. We see Superstar trying to size him up, and you know, regardless of the tights, he's definitely taking it to Bandit Bill Rossi. And nice standing drop kick right in the jaw there. Got up there real easy. He's a martial artist, black belt in several degrees. It gives him that agility, that speed. Oh, and a nice knee drop right in the chest. You know, only a 2 count there. Couldn't quite get him. You know, when you have that flexibility, it's also going to be hard. He's a very loose ligaments. Oh, wait a second there.
I'm back. Good part of the match. I got my safety glasses on now in case those tights get in my wig and I get a little glare.
You okay now, Rock? Can you commentate without having to worry about checking your eyes now?
That a boy, Bill. Put the boots to him. That a boy. Put the boots to him.
I think that was a little bit of a low blow there that got kind of into this.
That was a legal shot. That was a good shot. That was a nice legal tactic. It was a boot. It was measured perfectly.
I'm talking about the punch to the lower abdominal region there, Rock. I don't know.
I didn't see that.
I don't know, putting on your sunglasses on, Rock, or what have you?
I got my special solar rays on right now and those purple tights with the stars on. I'm getting my view.
Burns seeing stars into that shot, but now he seems to recover. And he's right now, Rossi arguing with the referee and from behind.
Come on, he attacked him from behind. I mean, what kind of champion is he?
Well, Bill Rossi's been taking it to. nice kick to the midsection. Perfectly measured
I'm
off.
gonna give doers do a good crescent kick. That was pretty good.
Oh, and a spinning kick sends down Rossi. I think this is the beginning of the end for the Bandit here, Bill Rossi.
Spinning back kick. I tell you right now, if you know.
Oh, 3 count, but wait, his foot was on the ropes. I think that.
He didn't get a chance to use those karate moves in the cage because I attacked him, I power slammed him, I took him down to the mat, I put him down, I turned him around, I moved him around. Hey, I turned him around.
And a nice kick to the face there.
That's illegal. That's not a professional wrestling move. That is a karate move. That is not a professional wrestling move.
Nice leg drop there.
Okay, that was a wrestling move. Okay.
The USWF
so he knows a couple of moves. Big deal. What are you going to do?
Oh, Rocky, still the USWF champion.
Must have been watching my reruns. You know what I mean, Daddy?
Rocky Raymond never a loss for Royals. Nonetheless, superstar Richard Burns still trying to put Bandit Bill Rossi away. Can't quite finish him off. He's been lacing him with
a handful of hair. Look, an illegal punch. Come on. What's the referee doing there, Jack Savage?
Nice power punch there by...
He doesn't know what state he's in. He's in a state of shock.
I don't know what's going on here. And he's trying to set him up for some kind of move. Now he's working on the legs here.
This is those hamstrings.
We saw this earlier from Jamie West, and another nice move there. That'll stretch him out. He's going to be feeling that.
Leg stretch.
Rock, he's going to be feeling that in the next couple of days. He's going to be wondering, he's going to remember he got in the ring with the USWF champion. A nice hook there by the leg. We saw this earlier, and superstar Richard Burns there hooking the leg and really working on the Bandit Bill Rossi here.
Well, the USWF champion knows that the New England heavyweight champion, yours truly, Boston Bad Boy, has all the moves, and we stopped him in the cage. And we got some contracts out, and I've been sending them to the USWF, but none of them come back with a signature on them.
So you've been opting for a rematch then, Rock?
Oh, I'll take him up the street. I'll take him down the back alleys. I'll take him anywhere you want to go, Daddy. Anywhere you want to go. Any route you want to take. Richard Burns has been ducking me for years now. He's been ducking me and more ducking me. And people call me up and they say, well, what do you think of Richard Burns? What do I think of him? Let me tell you, I can beat him with one eye shut. I've forgotten more moves than he'll ever know.
Bandit Bill Rossi getting out with a rake to the eyes there. It's a move that I'm sure you're familiar with, using that as the Boston Bad Boy. And now he's trying to get that blood circulating back into the leg, and now he's superstar's kicking that leg, and the Bandit goes down. Bandit Bill Rossi right now at the receiving end of a lot of punishment to those legs, and not exactly someone who's in super condition. He's more of a stout type of guy, and now he's going for DDT.
Looks like it's the beginning of the end for the Bandit.
Oh, and we get the 3.
There he is.
He retains his USWF championship, and who knows, on the line we could see him going against Rocky Raymond.
Those purple tights had a lot to do with it. Bill Rossi couldn't even see half the time. He was glare in his eye. Look. There's that belt that's supposed to be mine. That was my belt. I got both belts. I beat him. We're right here. Oh, yeah, you were right here with the ladies EPW champion. Can you believe it? She's right here at Revere TV, your source of community cable with who? The Boston Bad Boy, Rocky Raymond. That's right. Keep it tight. Keep it here each and every night on Wednesday nights. And Wednesday night, we got all the time slots. What are they, Amber?
8 to 9.
That's right. And that's the legends of pro wrestling. And then from 9 to 10, we got what? Empire Pro Wrestling from 9 to 10, and we're doing it right here with who? The ladies EPW champion. Can you believe it? Wow. I mean, I'm just
Elated to have you here in Revere. I can't believe it. I touched that belt. It's unbelievable. You did a great job, and you're coming back right here. And we wanted to watch it with who? The ladies EPW champion. Tell him, Amber. Tell him.
Come down and see me retain this belt August 20th at the Marshfield Fair.
Be there.
Rocky Raymond, you are looking at Playboy Vince Apollo. And you know what the difference is between me and you? You always wanted to be me, and I never ever wanted to be you. That's the difference. And in Winthrop, I get the chance of a lifetime. You know, you're supposed to be some kind of local legend up there, walking around parading down the street like some kind of hero. Well, I got news for you. I'm from Dallas, Texas. The greatest athletes in the world come from Dallas, Texas, and I'm coming to Winthrop, Massachusetts to prove that point. Now, we've met a couple of times before, and frankly, I'm kind of surprised that you'd even want to get back in the ring with me, because you were humiliated and disgraced in front of everybody. You want another chance? You got it, except there's one difference, and that exception is this. This time, I walk away with the New England Heavyweight Championship. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing the commissioners can do about it. There's nothing anybody in the building will be able to do about it. It's destiny. It's my destiny to be the New England Heavyweight Champion.
Vince Apollo, the Playboy from Texas. Let me tell you something. You're here in Boston. We're going to whip you from down. We're going to go up. We're going to go down. We're going to go all the way around here in Winthrop tonight. I got everybody here. This is what you want? You're never going to get it. I've had it for 2 long years, and I've been up and down the old quarries. Let me tell you something. Vince Apollo, you're going down. Down tonight. And you think you're going to get past me with Eric Sprague. Eric Sprague's been around no more. It's bad boy forever.
Special guest referee, Bill Luciano. Championship match. The challenger from Dallas, Texas, weighing 238 pounds, Vince Apollo. Introducing the champion, weighing 268 pounds, from Winthrop, Massachusetts, Rocky Raymond.
Attacked by Apollo here. I'm Dan Charlton here with Bill Evans. He's a new commentator here. Rocky Raymond up there. Oh, big backdrop down, and down goes Apollo.
Well, thank you, Dan. It's nice to be here in the Empire Pro Wrestling Federation, a brand new federation. It looks like Rocky Raymond, the baddest bad boy of them all, from what I understand, out in the Midwest area from where I come. This man has been tearing up New England for quite a long time now. It looks to me like things haven't changed much here in New England.
Yes, he is the New England champion right here, and taking control of Apollo, and right into the table. There he is, and things starting off not too good for the Playboy. And he hits him with the belt. That's the Boston Bad Boy. I guess that's the bad boy in the Boston Bad Boy then,
Well,
Bill.
you can see here that Rocky likes to keep that belt nice and clean, so he used the back of Phil Apollo's head for polish.
Apollo keeping feeling the after effects of that little hip, not so much in wrestling skills shown so far.
He
But
can't psych himself up, can he? He's a real master. You can see the psych job that he's putting on the crowd. He's putting it on himself. He's putting it on Phil Apollo. I think he's even psyching out this referee. And it's amazing to me how anybody would want to sign against this man. He's a vicious wrestler. He knows his stuff, and you can tell by his long-standing record that he's a champion for the future as well as the present.
yes, he is one person that can take control when he gets in that ring. Right now, biding his time, waiting for Apollo to get back in the ring, and Apollo cautiously making his way back into the ring.
Looks like he's looking for a breather.
Well, this
This isn't bowling, Mr. Apollo. It's time to do some wrestling. This man inside the ring is, and they do lock up now. And Apollo, vicious Apollo, it always figures him to do something like this.
side headlock now, throwing him off. Irish whip. Nice shoulder block. Both men go down.
Yeah, there's a lot of momentum behind that shot. And you can see that they're both making their way back up on their feet. Oh, and another vicious move. Apollo, big elbow across the back of the head. And Rocky says no, and a series of elbows.
And
It's
Raymond,
unbelievable. Listen to these people scream for Rocky Raymond. It's terrific.
and Apollo doesn't know what to make of things going on right now. He's trying to get a breather outside the ring. He's saying that he's trying to make him mad now. And Raymond said, come on in, get a little more of what you've been getting.
No, you can't win a belt out on the floor. There's a lot of prestige to this New England title, and it's, believe me, recognized in other parts of the country as we do recognize other champions. They are well aware of Rocky Raymond in the Midwest.
Yes, the Empire Pro Wrestling is an open federation, open to all champions from any federation. They could defend their belts here, and a chance to really get to all the talent pool from across the country to wrestle here in New England, and it's really great. Now here we have a Boston Bad Boy in a side headlock and throws him off, and Apollo goes down with a nice shoulder block.
Raymond off the ropes. What's this? Big hip toss. Phil Apollo with those big arms.
And a
Rocky
kick out.
Raymond, a kick out. Arm drag, Rocky Raymond. Another arm drag, and look at the extension. Oh, Phil Apollo body slammed by Rocky Raymond, and he's had it. He's out of here.
Oh, 300 plus pounds of Rocky Raymond behind him in that body slam, and Apollo just wants to go outside the ring and take a breather.
Oh, he doesn't look too happy.
He's feeling the effects of that one.
No, but you got to realize also that Phil Apollo is a veteran wrestler. He's been around the world. He's a former champion in different areas of the country. He's not a slouch by any stretch of the imagination. This is a man that is very capable of beating Rocky Raymond, or anybody else for that matter, just as Rocky Raymond is, just as anybody in this federation is. This is great competition, top wrestling federation in this league. This league is going to go a long way.
Yes, and Phil Apollo, of course, former Texas Heavyweight Champion World Class, former ICW Champion. This man's been around. He's held several championships in his own right, and now he's making a vie for the New England Championship, currently held by Rocky Raymond, the Boston Bad Boy. And right now he's a little bit hesitant to lock up with Mr. Raymond, as we can see. He's felt the power of him, and now he wants to go for a show of strength. Not exactly a smart move, or what would you say, Bill?
Well, I don't know. You can take a look at the physique of Apollo, and you can see that he puts plenty of hours into the gymnasium, as well as maybe a few hours at the spa, and you can also see that he knows how to press on. He's not a man to be slowed down. He can come up with a burst of energy and take a match away from you without a second's notice. So he's someone to watch also for the future.
Big shoulder block sends Apollo down.
Back of his head.
Here comes Raymond in. Oh, Apollo gets him with a nice knee, and that
Vicious
sends
knee in the middle.
Bad Boy right down the canvas.
Rocky's hurt, and you can tell he's hurt. He's down. Big knee drop for Apollo.
Going for the pin.
Going for the pin. He's got the leg hooked. Not enough steam to hold Rocky down yet. It is fairly early in the match for Rocky Raymond and Vince Apollo.
Oh, nice bout kick right to the midsection, and that sends Rocky Raymond right down. And now using the ropes for his advantage, using it as leverage, and pressing down right in the side on the throat or on the head of Rocky Raymond. And Mr. Raymond now down. The Boston Bad Boy down and out as for the time being.
Look at the way he's laying the pressure. Isn't that incredible? And what's even more incredible is that this referee is not doing anything about it. Blatant chokehold going on here. Come on, referee, do something about this. Look at this. I'm amazed.
The referee taking a very lax position in this match.
Open hand slap, a shot right across the cheek. This is absolutely amazing that Rocky Raymond is standing in. And look at this, a comeback.
Oh, rake of the eyes stops him right in his tracks.
This is a back and forth. This match is getting ugly. Apollo down. wondering what is going on. Why did I have to sign against this man?
Nice knee, though, as Apollo comes up and tries to throw a snapmare, sends him over, and now goes to a chin lock. Now, no one ever really won with a chin lock here. What's he thinking, trying to weaken down the Boston Bad Boy?
No, he's got to watch that chokehold. The referee's got to get in there, and obviously something is causing Rocky Raymond to gasping. Doesn't look too good right now. Phil's got those big arms, and big, strong arms can lay a lot of pressure on a little head, you know.
As you can see, he's leaning right down on the Boston Bad Boy, making him support all his weight, and that makes the hold even that much more devastating. And Raymond's trying to get psyched up from the crowd, and Apollo's trying to hang on. It looks like Raymond's powering out. He wants the crowd to shut up. I don't think that's going to make him stop. And as for now, the Boston Bad Boy held at bay by the chin lock.
And you can look at the expression on Vince Apollo's face, the intensity, and he's Rocky Raymond pulls the hair, but it works. He gets out, and it looks like Rocky Raymond's giving a little bit of his medicine back to Phil Apollo and doing a good job of keeping the referee unaware of the whole situation as it goes down.
Well, he's the Boston Bad Boy, and
I'll tell you, there's a move that only Bandit Bill Rossi can identify with, that wicked rake across the forehead.
And now with a big chop and another chop, and they're exchanging chops back and forth in the ring. Who's going to come on top of this one?
Barnes, but Phil Apollo once again.
Hitting him with the big chop, sending him to the ropes. This one getting way out of control here. The referee not stepping in.
And all this work against the ropes too, Dan. I can't believe this referee. Come on. Phil Yacino, I believe his name is, and also a veteran referee, a very good referee, but with a match like this, these kind of competitors, it's hard to keep order.
Yes, things are spilling out way out of control here, and now a nice shoulder block into the midsection by Phil Apollo, and I don't think that meant I love you, Bill. What do you think?
Well, I don't think he loves him.
I don't think he loves him at all.
I don't even think he likes him at all.
Maybe it was a muscle spasm or something. I don't know.
I have a feeling this match is far from over.
Little psychological ploy on the part of Phil Apollo. Now he edges back into the ring cautiously. All of his plans have not worked so far, and now he's trying to figure out some way to get the championship away from the Boston Bad Boy. Watch him in the corner, and now the Bad Boy laying him with punches right to the head, and the referee finally coming around and stopping it. And Apollo is out of it, Bill. I think he's gone.
Well, he's working on instinct at this point, Dan. I think he's taking quite a beating from Rocky Raymond as well as giving one back, so it's almost time. I would say we're getting real close to a championship that could change hands. I don't know if Rocky Raymond is aware of Vince Apollo's ploys, but when you think you've got him beat, there he comes.
And now choking him with the microphone cord right now, and has him at bay, and he's getting the Boston Bad Boy. Hits him right in the midsection, and now he's in control now outside the ring. The referee counting. Now the Boston Bad Boy has the microphone, and nails him right in the head with that microphone. That's gotta be painful.
And I don't believe this is going to last long either. Referee Phil Yacino is being real lenient because of the fact that this is a championship match. And, this has got to end pretty soon. I don't know how much more Vince Apollo, could take of this. It looks to me like a show of endurance at this point. Whoever can outlast the other is going to walk away with the championship.
Sleeper now by Boston Bad Boy. He's got
sleeper.
If he can make it to the ropes, he'll be okay, but it looks like he has him fairly in the center of the ring. This could be it.
Well, he pulled this move off in the right time. He's got Vince Apollo weakened pretty much from the series of elbows and other moves that Bad Boy has laid on Vince, and I don't know if Vince can make any headway of this at this point.
Not a good advantage point for the people watching at home, but I think Apollo nailed him with an illegal kick to the lower abdominal area while the referee was picking up some tape, and now he's in control, sending Bad Boy to the ropes, and nice clothesline, sends him down. Wasting a lot of time here, Bill.
He thinks he's got Rocky Raymond beaten. He's very confident right now.
What's going on here? He's motioning to the crowder. Wait, that's Eric Sprazier. That is the cousin of the boss. What's he doing in the ring? He's got a chair. He just nailed Apollo, and he's down, and the referee is letting this happen.
I don't understand what's going on here.
I have no idea what's going on too. And now they're from the top rope. Oh, leg drop from the top rope. And he's counting, and he's got the 3.
Oh, and I'll tell you, what a victory for Rocky Raymond, who snapped that big leg drop from the second rope and made easy pickings. But of course, that chair did help.
Just a little bit, and he holds up his championship. Eric Sprazier with the fatal mistake that cost Philip Paul the match there. And Apollo is down, and he's out, and Sprazier wants to know what's going on. And
looks like the referee wants to be a mediator, but Sprazier's saying, please stay out of it.
Oh, and it looks like Apollo wants to
say, forget all about it, let's just drop the whole thing. I
well,
guess that'll do
he's
it.
doing, oh no, from behind, Apollo laying Sprazier now. He's been working him over in the corner. He double-crossed him, attacked him from behind. It's Sprazier coming back. Oh, and he's got him down. He's working on him right now in the middle of the ring. We've seen the dissolution of a friendship here and a tag team right now, and they're battling and they're brawling.
This is a brawl. This is all out. There is no wrestling going on here. This is strictly I want you and you want me, so let's have at it right now. This may have been brewing. Bandit Bill Rossi come in. He's trying to break it up.
He's in there now. It looks like he's going to get manhandled.
He's pushed back.
He's trying to hold back. Oh, it's Ram, and then here comes the superstar Richard Byrne there.
Richard Byrne in there. Bandit Bill Rossi in there, trying to break these two guys.
They got to get more people out there to break. This is wild. The referee trying to step in right now. It seems like they're going to try to get order right now, but this was indeed a wild brawl here to the end of this. And now he's still going back, and now he's got him back now. I think we see Eric Patterson in there now, and just all the wrestlers now coming out and trying to stop this.
This has spilled into the crowd a bit, and this is getting real ugly here. Jack Savage, referee, and Phil Asino all to try to break things up. It looks like they may have calmed everything down right now.
This is Mayhem and Sprazier from behind.
Sprazier snuck in through the other side of the ring, came straight across at Vince Apollo.
Well, we're going to have to leave this right now, and we'll be back right now after this message. We'll be right back.
Awesome Al Mack. Winthrop, tonight. 3rd time and only time. We met 3 times. 3 times you try to hurt me. My daddy always told me, nice guys finish last. And tonight you're going to finish last. I don't care if this is your hometown. I've got my Hillbilly connection with me tonight, and we're all here, and we're going to beat you. We're going to beat you like an unwanted stepchild. So I'm telling you, in front of all your people, right here in Winthrop, you're finished. You're going to be crippled, and that's going to be it. I'm not kidding around. You're not kidding around, and there's only going to be one winner, and that's going to be the big old Hillbilly from Arkansas. So, heed your warning now. You're all through. Winthrop or not Winthrop, and you said you were an elk, you look like a big moose, and I'm going to make you sure this is moose season, and you're dead.
Tonight in Winthrop, a lumberjack, Big Mike, there's nowhere to hide, brother. Let me tell you, you hit me over the head with, I don't know what it was, a cow chip or something, man. You left a scar. But tonight, I'm going to show you big. You want to see some big, Mike? Take a look at this.
Tonight, from Arkansas, weighing 501 pounds, Hillbilly Mack, fight. Hillbilly Mike. Weighing in at 302 pounds, Winthrop's own Awesome Al Mack.
This is Awesome Al Mack and the Hillbilly. As you can see, that mountain of Hillbilly, in excess of 500 pounds from what I understand, and he's going to have weight and strength on his side, as opposed to the much quicker Awesome Al Mack, who'll have not only strength on his side, but a fair amount of speed, being much lighter and more, I would have to admit, even though Hillbilly does possess a lot of strength, Awesome Al Mack is a gym enthusiast. He loves to be in the gymnasium. He eats it like it's candy, and you can see that that's apparent on the physique of Awesome Al Mack.
Yes, we can see a lot of work, but while the Hillbilly is more of natural strength, we see that a lot of Al Mack is putting a lot of time into the gym to develop that natural strength and make it even more so, even more potent, as we can see the trapeze development on Awesome Al Mack. Now we're going to have a little lock up here and a push into the ropes. Doesn't know what to do. Referee signaling for the break, and Rocky Raven and Superstar on one side of the ring, and other wrestlers scattered around being the Lumberjacks, and here we see another lock up, and now Big Hillbilly sends back to, oh, and we don't get a clean break from that side, and two big hammers into the chest of Al Mack, sends him into the turnbuckle, I believe, and here we go, big splash, sends him in. Well, in this here match, we're not going to see a lot of snapmares, a lot of flying head scissors. This is a lot of serious strength and power moves in this match.
Well, that's exactly right, because the size and strength of these guys, wrestling moves don't benefit them as much as they would if they were wrestling, either of them were wrestling a gentleman of smaller size. What they're doing is facing each other eye to eye and realizing that wrestling moves, when you possess the kind of strength that these two do possess, wrestling moves don't always work for you. The other gentleman can, with big strong legs, kick out of a hold that will hold you down in a leg type hold, and arm maneuvers don't always work as well because of the, and here you see, there's my point, there's no wrestling moves going on here. This is Awesome Al Mack, those big double-fisted punches to the back of the Hillbilly, continues to do them, and this is where he becomes humiliating. He just walks over the Hillbilly like he was a mountain, and Awesome Al Mack, the man with the mountain, big punch to the back of the neck there. I don't know if the fans on the other side got to see that because of the high thrust move he used, but here he's going to throw this big man through the ropes.
Oh, and he's outside. And now we see the other Lumberjacks having to help him back in, and what we saw Apollo get a cheap shot on Sprajan, referring to another discourse that happened earlier on tonight, and now we see this mayhem outside as they're trying to get 501 pounds back into the ring.
You can see that Bandit Bill Rossi's buddy, the Hillbilly, is not doing too well. Of course, Bandit Bill Rossi didn't do too well earlier this evening either.
No, and going for a pinning combination here, and that was a nice move. I was referring to earlier, they wouldn't see a lot of nice moves out of these two big guys, but here, Awesome Al Mack surprised me with that beautiful pinning combination as he put the shoulders down of the Big Hillbilly down and almost got a 3 count there, Bill. What's this?
Now, again, here we go. Vince Apollo, you know, he's amazing. He doesn't know where to stay out of trouble, and he's going to get some trouble for this.
Oh, big boot right to the face.
Big boot in the face, and he knows his places. Out the door, and here's well, there you see it. What more do I have to say?
I don't know. It doesn't seem like Apollo wants any part of Spraja, as he just wanted to get a hit and then running out. And then we see Al Mack sending the Big Hillbilly into the turnbuckle, and a charge sends the Hillbilly down into the mat. Here we go for a pinning combo. I think he's too close to the ropes there, Bill. No, it's a kick out.
That's it. Even Al, as big as he is, going for the body slam.
Oh, couldn't get him up.
Just couldn't get him up. And you can see Al it looks to me like Al's hurt his back, and that could be a major factor in this match, especially now with Hillbilly's back up on his feet. We're going to have to see what's going to happen. I don't know.
Hillbilly now, hopefully going to work on the back, or what's going to... Oh, now he's trying to send him through the ropes there. And Awesome Al Mack is outside the ring, and we see the Bandit getting a cheap shot in, but now, right now, it looks like Al Mack's getting psyched up, and the Hillbilly going for a test of strength.
Upper body strength. I think he will have an advantage in this. Looks to me like the Hillbilly does have an inch or two on Awesome Al Mack, but it looks like they're standing off.
Oh, suckered him in with the big knee to the midsection there, and now pounds him down with a huge forearm, and now just putting all his weight down on a knee and sending to the back of Al Mack. Remember, he injured his back earlier on.
Well, Dan, you got to realize that Hillbilly Tom's leg probably weighs 200 pounds all by itself.
His leg weighs more than one person does. Well, anyway, sending him in, and sends him into the ropes, and the ropes caught right in between the arm and the back, and that caught right there, and sent a big rope burn into the back. You can see it if the cameras. And now Al Mack fighting back, and now hitting the back of the Big Hillbilly.
Well, I don't think Al has a problem with this match, to be perfectly honest with you. I think he can beat the Hillbilly. I think he can overcome the size. But what I think he has to concentrate on is what he's doing right now. Grab an arm, grab a leg, keep the move on, wear the man down. He's an awfully big man. He's got to run out of steam sooner or later. The biggest problem with a man like Hillbilly Tom and the size you deal with is the fact that he can lay here right now and be winded and catch his breath, have a chance to recoup himself, and maybe attack without the arm or without the leg.
You know, carrying around all that weight, you know, when you're big, you try to finish these guys off quick. But with he doesn't have that type of ability with Al Mack. So
he will face a smaller man that will be easy potatoes, so to say. But he's not easy potatoes in awesome Al Mack. He's going to have a fight on his hand, and as you see, he's resorting to ugliness. He's going to the eyes. Those big shots across the back. Even an awesome Al Mack has to feel those.
Now trying to get him through the ropes there, didn't quite work, and now he's trying to send him again. Can't quite get him off, and now reversal by Al Mack, and he sends him in. Going for the big clothesline, and he connects in the center of the ring, and the big Hillbilly just slumps down. Totally taking, and Apollo's in there now, and Spray's in there now, and throwing him out, and keeping the peace, and Spray's outside the other side of the ring. And this is total mayhem, and Bad Boy Rocky Raymond is in there right now. The referee's standing doing nothing, and it's like they're gonna double slam him. They pick him up, and
I'll tell you right now, I think that ring is just about had it.
And now,
awesome Al Mack. He's going to the second turnbuckle. Let's see what he's got planned. He's looking over this crowd. Lethargic. He's ready.
And he's waiting for the big Hillbilly. Hillbilly's slowly starting to his feet. The crowd is on his feet now. They're waiting to see what's going to happen.
And I think he's making a warning to someone outside the ring.
Big clothesline off the second rope. And that's the pin. 3 count as awesome Al Mack has defeated Hillbilly.
And things really haven't changed much outside the ring. Rex Frazier, Vince Apollo, still at each other.
This is entirely a match outside the ring.